don't know. I want
For real, for real?
guardsman. I want to play. I want to play as a guardsman.
Oh, straight throat. Yeah. On this elbow straight to the throat. Ow. Well, now I'm keeping the fire, and then you're going to tell me to keep the fire. So, I gotta go in for a second so I can make you skip a sandwich, and then I'll make you dinner later.
And ready for my arrival war.
Quick, someone steal his socks. We're zooming. Someone press the fast forward button. Who is participating?
I'll inspect their ears.
No. What?
Woo!
What color are these robes or these regalias that they're wearing?
But now your microphone doesn't.
Apply. Okay.
Mdor, I keep forgetting that you have a different name on Discord.
All right. So yeah. All right. So yeah. Someone's
What?
so that way everybody can hear me. They just showed up in the capital of the Kingdom of Brumran, in the city of Gazemb, and they are currently being approached by someone wearing royal regalia. His regalia looks reminiscent of the colors that you saw throughout Bulklisha.
Which are?
Like green or some shit?
Green or some shit.
Yeah.
So they got
if this was another campaign, if this was somewhere else, this would be the Veil. If you get the reference.
They got baby.
I don't.
Baby doo doo green.
It would be. Think of it like, the green I think about is every time I hear like green like that, and I always think of the Veil from Game of Thrones, like that really dark green.
Yeah. So this individual, hold up, let me come over here. This This right here is their. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
God.
green. It's green. That's not what they're wearing. This is their armor, though.
That's so bright.
Yeah, it's green or some shit. Like I said, but this is. You see a bunch of people walking around in this armor.
Well, at least
Oh,
it
is this
doesn't
posted
assault
in
my
the?
eyes.
If you look at my camera, you will see.
Yeah, some. Oh, your camera's like black right now for some reason. On my
See
end.
it just fine.
They're blue.
Oh, just my phone.
They wear blue.
It's like a Prussian blue,
Sure.
and then a navy blue.
Sure. I don't know colors.
I know colors.
Fucking racist.
What are colors?
You gotta know your colors if you're gonna be redecorating the house, alright?
I'm just fucking around. But no, to continue. What do you guys do with whenever talking to this person who has come up to you? They appear to be a human noble, or at least a noble regalia, because you guys did just come from a republic where there is no such thing as nobility.
I do what I what I was just saying. I'm gonna make sure that they have, ears that are round and
Of course.
not pointed.
Of course they do. Of course they have round ears.
That sounds like an insult.
Oh, thank goodness.
You fucking round-eared.
Yeah, so they
All
do
right.
have they do have round ears. It's very clear that they have round ears. They're not trying to hide them.
Oh, man.
Beautiful.
Alright, so, who wants to talk to this person? Because I don't.
Bless you.
What the fuck was that?
I
don't know.
don't know.
I'm pretty sure Emdor just got Stuka bombed. Like, I'm pretty sure I heard it come in.
God.
Alright, so, I walk up to this person and I go, "Sir?"
Hello. I am A. We have sent word to the kingdom to hear from you, but they do not heed our words. They wish nothing to deal with this war. We need your help, IMA, to deal with this threat. To convince this kingdom to join our forces for the war we are currently losing.
I have a question.
And I have an answer.
I just say it. So what type of convincing are we doing here exactly? Is this like actual convincing, or are you asking us to like...
I am a diplomat. Please, no violence. I know you guys are very keen on that.
Hey, I mean, we are at war, alright?
I understand, but if anybody is going to have the chance of convincing these people to fight it alongside us, then it is you.
We'll see about that.
I'm wearing the wrong armor right now.
Yes, you are. I was about to say it too, but
There you go. That's better.
and I did in fact get Stuka bomb. There's a 500-pound bombs in my kitchen right now, so.
Wait, what?
Hopefully the Helldiver core doesn't get you.
We need some. Okay, hold up. We need some explaining.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I just thought it was funny to continue role playing with it. Whatever you said, I think a Stuka just dove on him.
Right. Okay. So, anyways,
The no Germans are back.
I would like to remind you that
the
the gods of YouTube are non-forgiving.
That's why I said the no Germans.
I would
No.
honestly, I would probably be. If you don't hear from me, just know it was the Venezuelans.
The Venezuelans.
Why do I feel like I need to mute
Bruh,
you guys right now?
I am the
We're
closest
just on
person.
some other
Okay,
shit
so
today,
back
apparently.
Oh
so
yes.
back to the game, alright? So you're a diplomat, I understand.
Of course.
But I know that certain circumstances require more of a hammer rather than a scalpel.
I ask that you try to avoid the hammer. These
But if the
people are
scalpel
not unreasonable, though they are not so keen on fighting others' wars. The Malaysian Empire has not
Sometimes-
attacked them yet.
Alright. So
We understand, but eventually it will happen, and eventually, what if they stay isolated? They'll be the only ones remaining, and they'll never be able to face the Malaysians.
I am
Sometimes it's rather to carry a big stick and not just use words.
You, my friend, are preaching to the choir. I know that these people will eventually be caught up in this war after the Grand Duchies and Bulklisha are long gone. That is why I beseech thee to speak on our behalf. These people are quite keen on war, though not against armies. They focus more on rebels or bandits.
very well. I guess we'll have to get out our speaking shoes and try and fix this problem.
Clyde, hand me the talking stick.
The loving
Talking
stick?
stick away.
The loving stick. Its new name is the talking stick.
Put that thing away before you you create a new disease, alright? We got enough problems on our hands. We don't need a biological weapon to get out.
Oh, it's just a loving stick.
My God, I
Everybody's
love this.
got one of these.
This is beautiful.
No,
Hey, can we
I
make
forgot about it
the
for so long.
can
I
we make
forgot about it for
the
so long, and I had to look into his inventory just to remember it.
can we make the diplomat roll a fucking constitution check?
Yeah?
Sure.
Pull out the loving stick.
Alright, so you pull out the loving stick. And because I guarantee you this person doesn't have any modifiers, they somehow... Actually, you know what? Clyde, go ahead and roll Constitution for me. Because it is your stick.
Oh, it's gonna be contested against Clyde's constitution.
It is going to be contested against Clyde's Constitution.
Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna get there real quick.
Oh, I can already see how this is going.
Yeah. There ain't no... If he gets sick from it, you guys are gonna have to deal with this.
Don't you just love bringing stuff out of the shadows that we have not talked about forever?
I mean, Clyde brings it up every now and again.
This is true.
Brought it up in like 5 sessions.
I'm pretty sure he brought it up whenever you guys were in Baldagar.
This is true.
Clyde, roll poorly.
No, he needs to
we're about
roll
to find
well
out what-
for you guys to. He needs to roll really well for what I'm going to make happen.
No, okay.
I'm just waiting on.
Do I have to roll it for you?
finally understood.
It's just loading. It's just
Okay.
bad cover. Oh, we're there. Just the Flacon.
Yep.
666. 9.
Okay. So he just looks at it and he kind of furls his nose as he's like, why would you bring that around? And why does it smell like shit?
It smells like home. I'll have you know. It smells beautiful.
Look, diplomat, he's not all there. All right.
You're going to go a completely different way with that.
This I can see. I heard of someone from your party being a bit eccentric.
I'd rather just say dull.
I mean, you can say whatever you want to say about this man.
I understand.
It's
your
true.
hesitation.
I probably won't understand what you're saying.
I feel like around him, if we're going to say anything he might enjoy, we need to spell it out.
Correct.
Yes.
If you have
I feel like this man has sub-brick intelligence.
if you have a
think
chalkboard, that would be necessary.
I think we need to WALK towards the king, the holy temple, or the grand holy palace.
Very well. And I start walking with him.
Clyde,
Wait, what are we doing?
walking to the.
Don't worry,
grand
Clyde.
palace.
Follow us.
We're going walkies. We're going
Well,
walkies.
what's this weird WALK y'all trying to say?
Don't worry about it.
I'm trying to speak in code around me.
We're going walkies, Clyde. Don't
There
worry.
we go.
We're going walkies.
Oh, walking. Yeah, that's fine.
Ah, damn it! I'm really disappointed in you, Clyde. You could
I
have.
was too. I am too.
It's just like, what is this WALK?
I am very disappointed in you, Clyde.
Clyde, you absolutely could have played around with it.
I know, but Claude don't care about walking that much.
I know, but it would have been funny. But either way,
What if it, what if it, it would be more funny if we start saying AILL.
so to continue with all of that, you guys eventually do enter the. Where the hell is it? The royal chambers. This is inaccurate because of the colors, but you still get the point. And in there, you see a Xantoian sitting upon a throne. What do you guys do? This Xantoian is clothed in royal regalia, looking like a very holy man.
I'm going to mimic whatever the diplomat does.
He comes up and he bows to the diplomat, well, to the Xantoian.
Then I shall also bow.
Also bow, and I think that Clyde should do a stupidity check for this.
Clyde, roll an intelligence check. Someone brought it up.
0.
He got a 2 minus 2. He got worse than on that one.
Clyde, do the dumbest thing you could fucking think of right now. That does not
Whoa,
involve
whoa, whoa, whoa,
violence.
whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I did not sign up for this. If y'all are going to do your weird little bang-ganging thing over here, I am not going to be a part of this. I am not presenting my asshole to you, sir. Goodbye.
Ah, so we have a man of class, it seems.
Apologies. He's here for fighting, he's not for thinking.
I think I might have a new position for you, Clyde. Well, for you, sir, in this place. Have you ever heard
No,
of
I will
something
not
called
be
a
your personal
jester?
fuck toy. I just said I'm not into this.
All right. So he just kind of chuckles, and he says, "I am glad to hear that someone is not threatened by my presence for once." So I see you're here with the Bulcletian
Keep it funny,
emissary.
Steven.
I see you're here with the Bulcletian envoy.
Correct.
What brings you to my kingdom? We already told him that there is no way that we will ever join this war that you guys are fighting. And I see that the leaders of their ring that they've established have joined. So do try and convince me, oh, Grand IMA, of what intent do you serve by coming here?
To merely point out something.
Do share?
Have you seen a forest before?
I have seen a forest.
There are many trees. Yes?
At least 3.
Have you seen a tree that stands alone?
I have, many a time.
Where do lumberjacks go?
To the forest.
When all the trees are gone.
Whenever all the trees are gone, what do you mean? They are out of a job.
No. For that one tree all by itself is the last one to stand. And it will be cut down in due haste.
While true, I do feel as though the Bulcletian military has the capabilities to fight this so-called threat that you claim is there.
No disrespect, my lord, but
And
we were recently within combat with their Malaysian, their army.
what's to say that I don't strike a deal with the Malaysian Empire so as to join the so clearly winning side?
Simply, it's not exactly what you might think it might be.
Do tell.
They'll take from you your freedom and your kingship. Your position will be liquidated and given to someone more loyal.
So,
And
let's
if not,
say
you will be just a figurehead.
let's say that I decide to strike a deal with you, and what will my position be? Because you guys seem to be so clearly after this grand alliance that you guys sought, or that you guys seek, I believe that there is more to this. I believe maybe you guys are trying to strike up an empire of your own. Let me guess, with you guys at the helm, with you guys leading, and the rest of us to sit here and rot.
Wait, you want me to lead? No, I didn't agree to this.
I put my hand over Clyde's mouth.
At
We
least
are-
one of you
I
seems
am in
to
the
try
background.
and
I am
quell
in the
my
background. Just...
anxieties. But you do see where I come from, do you not?
I understand your fears, but alas, I don't think anyone here really wants to be an empire builder. I'm
We're
sure
not
you already
here-
know the pains of paperwork and bureaucracy that your own kingship has
There is-
inevitably had to grow.
While with that, there are a lot of benefits that come with being in rule. Paperwork is but a task that one must complete, though it is not everything. Kings and emperors can live lavish lifestyles. They can do as they seek without anybody's say otherwise.
Ooh.
I just want to go home
And where is your
and start
home?
my life.
Where is that? Where is this place you call home?
Currently under our Malaysian Empire control.
So it's under the Malaysian control. What about the rest of you? I do apologize we did not exchange names. I am King Bremron, whose namesake, well, who has been named after my father and forefather before him, going all the way back to this place, to this country's foundation.
An honored history.
Of course.
I am
We'd
first of my
serve-
name.
We'd serve nothing less.
I'm first of my name. Zarius. Saratatus.
Nice to meet you, Zarius. How about the rest of you?
I am too first in my name. I was but an outcast thrown out by my family. I am Imdor the bear.
Imdor the Bear. Quite a prestigious title one may have. However, the last one, the muzzled character.
I remove my hand.
Sir, and who are
My name's Clyde Jesse.
you?
I'm from a little town in the middle of nowhere.
I wipe my my pants.
I'm a happily married man with a beautiful 500-pound wife.
500 pounds, so you probably live in luxury then.
Hmm?
You must live in luxury to afford such a elegant amount of food, though you yourself look quite famished.
I reckon we make do.
Also, what makes you think that my empire, my kingdom, is able to fight? What could my empire provide to your group so as to be able to actually make a difference in this fight? This one that they are able to fight on two fronts, yet still wipe everybody out. Quite easily, I might add.
It doesn't.
Anyone?
um.
In case you haven't known, we have been able to hold our borders for hundreds of years now.
Well, simply put, they're not exactly fighting fair.
Do tell.
They specifically hunt down mages, slaughter them wholesale.
And what is it that I would lose by losing my mages?
Well, you'd lose any benefits you have of them, firstly.
We don't typically rely heavily on mages anyways. The
I
only
understand.
people who really benefit from mages is our intelligence. Our intelligence community, they benefit quite heavily from the mages.
Well, imagine fighting a war with a blindfold around your eyes.
Interesting. I still hear no reason for us to fight.
If you
Doesn't
wish
Well, I'm the
matter
one
if
to,
they
fighting.
are mages or
if you wish
it doesn't
to,
matter if they are mages or aren't mages. It only matters that they are killing people, innocent people, by thousands. It doesn't matter if they have magic in them and use it, or if they don't. They don't have magic in them. If they kill, it's a mass genocide against anybody who has magic running through them, who can use magic.
Innocents die. That
I
is the
don't.
part of war. Innocents will die. It is an unfortunate side effect, but something you cannot avoid. I
So
keep hearing.
you're gonna let them kill millions of people just because they have magic? You're gonna let millions die. And so
Tis
you're just
but the
willing to let
price to
them.
pay for peace. My
But it will
kingdom
never
will
be
not
peace.
stand
They will.
if we send all of our people to go fight on your behalf. These people, the
So
Bulcletians, we have seen them
so you're gonna let them
hold.
cut your. They are gonna let the. You're gonna let them cut your Achilles tendon, and then you're gonna let them cut your Achilles tendon, and you'll never be able to fight again. You'll never be able to protect yourselves again
if
against
I,
this
if
kind of
I might
power.
interject, how about a different deal? You don't join us face value.
Okay.
Supply us material and intelligence, and we'd be better off for it. You'd be able to keep your men and defend your territory while minimally losing anything.
This deal sounds better than whatever that diplomat threw my way.
If we could, this is entirely up to you. Could we possibly exchange some of your veterans to train new troops?
So you're saying I basically do a proxy war against the Malaysians?
Correct. You don't lose anything aside from the small little bits that we take here or there. But if we win, we'll give you a portion of the spoils of war.
This
A
idea
heavily
sounds better than anything else that may come my way. And what would I get in return?
Of course, portioned towards you. Say, the end of the war, 15% of the spoils. If we win,
Are you talking monetary, land?
everything.
So I'm not much for this kind of stuff, but if you're talking portions, one of the things we're trying to do is find these hand cannons. Wouldn't you want to get your hands on a hand cannon?
A
Can
hand
it
cannon.
fit in your hands?
New
I reckon.
technology.
This sounds like some kind of magic that you speak of. Well, this
It's
sounds.
not.
This sounds
That's
like
the
a
neat
form of.
part.
I'm sorry, but this
I
sounds
I
fictional.
pull out my book and I explain that west of here,
This is as far
west
west
of
as you
here,
can go.
Earth.
It's north. Or are
It's
you
north.
talking? You talking about
No.
the location?
East or west, it doesn't matter because I remember I got my book on the west coast of this continent.
I believe you were actually in the kingdom of Remren. Either that or Bulcletia.
No. No. No.
Whenever
Or
you.
I was let me see. Let me bring up the big map.
Or was it Burford?
I thought it was the Grand Duchy of Birdford or
That's
something
to
like
the
that.
north. Burford.
Yeah, but I got my book, which is Dwarvish from the uh in the Grand Duchy of Birdford from a ship sailing from the west.
I'll make a deal with you. If you do this, if you get your hands on one of these, bring them here first. And if we get those, then we will supply troops. But until we get those, we will not supply a single troop. Though I am interested in hearing the proxy idea.
So say, you take our proxy deal for now. And then once we get you these hand cannons, and we give you the
Or
understanding that we understand of
or if
this
we
new type
if
of
we
weapon,
for right now, if he proxies, and if we don't find these hand cannons, these mythical weapons from the Harry von Humvids, he will get a portion of land from the Ermelasian Empire that is bordering his country,
The
or
Malaysian
in
Empire
dispute
does not
near.
directly border my country. Though, well, okay, I guess it
it,
kind of
it
does.
does technically.
It
Yeah.
does. It does technically. Yes.
Perhaps the island to the south and maybe a bit more to the north in where Baklisha is.
Okay.
Um. And then and then about say 15% of of whatever the treasury of the Air Malaysians, doesn't matter if it if it's in weapons, gold, or knowledge.
People.
They might have some people, anything. 15% after the war is over. If we can find these Harry von Humpids, and we can find these mystical hand cannons, these rifles, so to speak, you will join the war, and we will do a united front from every country and push back the Malaysian Empire. And considering after the war is over and we have a long talk, joining the IMA, which none of us here want any part of. We just want to create a better world for tomorrow.
That does raise the question then. What is the IMA? What is the vision for it?
A federation of nations to foster cooperation rather than war.
To usher in the golden age of technology and arts and anything else you can think of.
I wouldn't promise the golden
Y'all,
age. Or the
y'all
future is
speaking too
unexpected.
y'all
But
speaking too
none of us
fancy for
here,
me.
but none of us
All
here
out.
want any part of ruling. We just want to be on the right side of history. We just want, we just want there, we just want to make sure that there is no more mass genocide. There is no there is no war that will kill millions of people just because they are different from others.
Well, if that is the case, then how about a token of good faith? You guys have been all over this continent. Is that right?
Correct.
Yes.
You guys have seen the
We actually
aftermath that this...
we actually started off very close to here, or close-ish to here.
Well, no, I came from the Urban Legend Empire, Clyde says while picking his notes.
Well,
We started us whenever we all met. We started somewhere around here almost 2 years ago, you said, right?
yeah, almost 2 years ago.
Yeah, almost 2 years ago.
How about a token of good faith?
What is this token?
Hold on 1 second, I'm trying to get that for you real quick. A map. You know that we are great at intelligence. So how about I inform you about the current state of the war? Something you guys probably have gathered, but are not so... probably don't know everything about. To see why I am so hesitant to join. In maps, the updated war map has been posted.
Okay.
Do you see where my hesitancy comes from?
No, it's just a little bunch of pictures to me.
The others...
I do understand.
I do understand, but we have... It's been backfoot fighting for some of these countries. Even the Grand Duchy of Kailulu. We were in whenever they attacked the capital.
And all but one of their cities have fallen.
Yes. And we could not do anything against their army, their numbers. But if we can find this rifle, this hand cannon, these Harry von Humpids to wherever they are, if we can find them and find this technology, maybe it will be enough to turn the tide. Maybe it will help us fight them off and hopefully stop this genocide, this crusade of whatever they're calling.
Well, if that is the case, and you do decide that if you do bring them to me, I promise to help you wipe them off the face of the earth. I just ask that whatever you do at the end, if it is an empire or even slightly resembles one, you keep me out of it. You do not include my kingdom. Do we have a deal?
Shit, I don't see why not. I don't want to part no empire either. Sic semper tyrannis.
No idea what that means, but alright.
I metagame.
It means what'd you say?
I metagame here real quick.
Go ahead.
Can I ask a question?
Go ahead.
Is it important that they stay out of the IMA?
No,
Or
not at all. Well, actually, it's
So
important that they join it. It is very
so we
important that they
shouldn't
join it.
so we shouldn't we shouldn't give them a shouldn't like let them be by themselves like what the king wants, right?
I am not telling
So,
you yes or no.
so what I'm saying is, we gotta drag him in with this proxy deal, and if we can deliver on the guns, this is all metagame. This is not spoken. Then
Yeah.
we can probably push him towards joining the IMA.
Well, that's what I was talking about earlier, was I not? I mean, that's why I asked that
So
if we can deliver these guns and if he joins the war, that once it is over, he will come to a meeting with all the countries and listen to it and see if we can get him to join the IMA.
under the current circumstances, he is heavily against it. That does not mean
Okay.
that in the future he will not be.
We gotta pull him in. All right.
It's not one of those that you're going to be able to do today.
No, we got build trust, and we gotta sucker him in. We gotta make sure that he is going to 100% be behind this idea. All right.
Yeah,
And the step one to
that's
that
why.
is getting him his guns.
Yeah, bring him the rifle.
Yes.
But if you do that, also realize that sets you guys up for my next for the next thing that I want you guys to do.
Yeah, that's fine.
Or after you get the
I want my
nuclears.
gun too.
Because that means you guys have to return here
Yes.
after you're done
Which
on the
is
kingdom
good.
of on the continent of Dacos. You guys have to come here.
Does that mean that
This
we're
is
heading
true.
west instead of east?
No.
Damn it.
You guys, right now, if you go east, you're just gonna do an entire. Actually, hold up. Let me look at that.
We're gonna
you
go.
going
If we go east right now, we will walk straight into the front lines.
And that's kind of
Yeah,
the point.
yeah.
Wink,
If we
wink,
go
nudge,
east,
nudge.
so quick metagaming here. If we sail around Bremen and go and continue going east, we will sail right into the most heavily guarded strait in the world, in this world. Then after we get past the strait, the first thing that we see are the knife ears. Because
And nobody said that
the
they were
dwarves
hostile.
Look, all I'm saying is,
all I'm saying is I know what our party does and I know who's in our party. And unless we're having
And
a
it may or
unless
may
we're
not be
having a
important to that person's story to go there. Now, you can either have him run into the knife ear extremists, or, sorry, not knife ear extremists, anti-knife ear extremists, or you can have him run into the knife ears.
see because
I didn't think
we
today's
all
game
we
was gonna be elven terrorism.
So, funny thing enough, there actually is a group that is just a bunch of elven extremists.
see, but I also like okay. So quick metagame here, like I don't know if Zarius, do you know the second continent? Were
Yeah.
you here whenever we talked about the second
Yeah.
continent?
Mhm.
So you know that in the northern part of the western part of well, depends on how you look at it, but on the continent of Dacos, there's in the north there's the small little city, or the small little city state, I guess, that has both dwarves and elves. That's where I thought would be the best place for us for Clyde be like
But
to
currently, if you sail
have a
west,
sit
you
down.
run. If you sail west, currently you're going to run into a bunch of anti-knife-ear extremists. When I say that, I mean things that I can't say on YouTube will happen if they see a knife ear. All right, things that would make Clyde blush.
Sorry, what was that?
I think you meant bust.
That too. All right.
All right, so let's get back to the scene.
All right, so yeah, you guys are still talking to this Antoine right in front of you.
So, I think we take the proxy deal, and we are going to try and get you those guns. Hand cannons. Sorry, misspoke. And in return for the hand cannons and your assistance, we only ask one thing of you:
Which
for
is
you to attend the meeting at the end of the war to decide who gets what at the end, and of course the fate of the IMA, whether it should be disbanded or continued. Would you be willing to agree to that term?
I'd be willing to think about that clause, but otherwise I am for it.
Very well. Then we can always see how things go.
Bring me my guns. Well, bring me those hand cannons, and then I will think about that clause.
Sounds like a fair deal to me.
But until then, I will not even consider that.
So, I think that's a pretty good deal. If you'll support us secretly, of course.
Of course.
Oh. You must ensure that no Ermalasian spies understand what your plan is, or they will attack you.
The one thing we are good at in this country is rooting out the evildoers. Rooting out anybody who would even dare think about dismantling my rule.
Then you seem like a wise king.
Thank you. It has taken many of my ancestors' deaths to realize that. Do you wish to put this on parchment, or do you wish to keep this a secret for now?
I think we should keep it secret for now, and once we return with your cannons, then we may put it on parchment. Does that sound fair?
That sounds fair.
I would.
He calls in one of his guards, and because this entire time there has been a diplomat here, he brings one of his guards up, and he whispers in his ear. You don't hear what he says, but then you see that guard walk directly over to the diplomat. Do you guys wish to do anything before he gets to the diplomat?
No.
Yeah. I'm gonna talk to Emdor real quick and say, So, like, you got something you need to come out of the closet for real quick?
No.
Between you, Zarius, and the king. I don't. 1 second.
Do I need to mute for this one? Mute the chat?
So I don't know what y'all been up to. Y'all doing some weird stuff when y'all first came here, okay? So I just want to say, no judgment, but I don't want to be a part of it, okay?
God.
You do you.
There's nothing that I need to talk to him privately
Next
about.
time I see a big muscly man in the bar, I'll send him your way. I got you. You don't.
What the fuck is happening
Jesus
right now?
Christ. I'm trying, I'm trying to sit here and explain what the proper etiquette is for to whenever you greet a whenever you meet a royal or royalty, and it's just going straight over his head. It's like, no, you doing some fruity ass shit.
So, Imdor, Clyde, Zarius, roll perception for me, real quick.
Oh,
Can you roll for me?
Uh, you driving?
You're a hero. Yeah.
Okay.
I almost rolled performance. I will dance at him. Ah! I got a 19.
Imdor?
I got an 11.
Okay. While them two are talking, Zarius, you see the guard walk up to the diplomat as he starts trying to back away, looking like he's in fear, before the guard kicks him to his knees and just in one swift motion beheads the guy.
Okay.
Look, king can't let
I
out
don't even
what
I
y'all
don't
were doing
even
behind closed
react.
doors. I get it.
I would be like, what's going on here? Why would you kill an ambassador of another country?
Gentlemen, this is a secret plan. We can have no loose ends. It is us three and the king and that guard that know.
No, I said I wasn't going to be a part of this. Did y'all hear me? I know y'all doing some freaky stuff behind closed doors. You don't want people finding out. But, that's not me.
Clyde, I will explain it to you later. And
I like my hole just the way it is. Thank you very much.
we are not talking about sexual things.
Um,
What was that weird maneuver that y'all were doing where you were presenting your behinds
I
at the
would,
beginning of this?
That was a courtesy bow.
I've been trying
A
to
courtesy
explain it to
what
him,
now?
Darius. I've been trying to explain it. And I've been sitting here explaining it to him.
Emdor, take could you take Clyde to a corner and show him?
No, I'm not doing no funny corner business. No, I will see myself out.
He told
Y'all
me
can
to say,
have your
wait,
3
hold on.
privacy. It's okay. And Claude just walks out.
He's gonna say wait something. Oh, but well, whenever Clyde walks out, I'm going to say, I get that we need to keep this a secret, and it needs to be very heavily guarded. But he was the only person he was who was an ambassador, somebody who was going to help you. He was going to help you bring instructors to help their militaries. I don't understand why you would kill someone that unless you have someone on the inside that's higher powered than he is. The gears of my head start turning. Maybe that his intelligence network is so well that he has multiple figureheads inside all these countries waiting for an explanation.
I have a question.
Let's
How
hear
do
it.
you think the Bocletian military is doing against the Malaysian threat?
Well, you just showed us the map. I mean, they're not doing too well. They've lost probably a third of their country.
Try a half. In 2 years, they have lost half of their country. Mind you, they are walking armies across these, and they are fighting the entire way. So, let's put you in his shoes. You are the ambassador to a country. You are a citizen of that country, and you see your military constantly being defeated. Your friends, your loved ones, people that you care about constantly dying and never coming home. What is your thought? What is your thought? What do your thoughts bring you to?
I would be distraught. I mean, I would be lucid, but I would be trying to fight. I would be trying to fight my best against.
Even
I'd
a
be trying to
war
fight
that
my
you
best
know you are
against.
going to lose?
Yes, I, I am, I am a,
You are
I am a
nobler than
humfid.
most.
I am a humfid. It is a creed against. Is a creed for the humfids to try to never run away from a fight.
You are nobler than most. Most in these other countries are tired of fighting. Most in these other countries are exhausted of never seeing their loved ones return home. Most in these countries want nothing but peace. That includes your friend there. He would sacrifice his own country to gain peace. He would sell out his own country to gain favor in the Malaysian Empire.
That sounds about right.
Do not think I do not for a second know every single one of your families, every single one of your friends. I know everything about you.
So you're saying that you knew that he was a traitor,
I did.
and you still let this man walk in here without raising concern.
I expected nothing to come from this, and I wanted the Malaysians to think nothing would come from this, but something did. So, he could not survive.
Again,
Maybe
loose ends are very bad.
loose ends and loose mouths. Maybe there might be another role for you in this war.
Do tell.
With how ruthless you speak clearly, motherfucker. With how ruthless you are with finding out traitors and with this extensive network of spies, maybe you can root out more traitors in other countries.
The
We
most
can't.
difficult thing in a spy network is revealing others. Because, think about it. If someone were to find out who my spies are, for a second, let's just think about this. If someone were to find out who my spies are, and they started killing my spies, I would know that there is a leak there. I would know to tighten security. I would know to pull back my spy network so as to not bring suspicion. I cannot kill every single spy there. I cannot.
What about not killing spies? But what about maybe some deception against their spies? What if what if you can deceive their spies enough for them to think that they have an upper hand in some battles?
The enemy
To make
that you are facing will always have the upper hand. The enemy you are facing is ruthless.
it,
I know everything about them. I know everything about the Emperor. I know his
everything.
secrets. I know his plans. The problem is I cannot thwart any of them without showing my hand. The one thing we are good at in the Kingdom of Bremrun is defending. We can defend against any enemy that tries to enter our lands, but as soon as we leave, we are defenseless. That's why these borders have
I once heard a quote
survived.
from somebody. I once heard a quote from somebody. I don't know where they heard it from or where they heard it from, but the quote goes, "All war is deception."
I live my war one battle at a time. I live my war one piece of information at a time. This is what we are good at. We find out who in this country is trying to plot against my country, my kingdom before they even rise. I know more than any man should wish to know. 'Tis but the burden of being a king. At times, I wonder if even Ionis herself feels pity. I feel as though maybe she fights knowing that her children are killing each other in ruthless and violent manners. So, the quicker we can end this, the better. But I am not going to put my people at risk to fight someone else's war whenever I know that the Malaysians currently have no plans against us. They know if we enter this battle, it will at least end in a stalemate, and they will gain no more ground.
I just sit there thinking on. Do you have anything to say, Zarius?
I think we've done enough.
Go get me my weapons.
Very well.
Alright, is there anything that you guys want from this city?
Well, Claude wants to talk to Zarius now. You know, give him the same talking he did to Endor.
Unless he's covering it, unless the king himself is covering the fees.
No, he's
No.
definitely not doing that.
Then I don't think. I mean, I think we got everything. I've been trying to make sure that we keep with good supplies.
Alright.
Unless there's a cheap potion shop that has.
No. This is a
cheap
capital
potion.
city. Chances are you guys are not going to find anything cheap here. The only thing that may be cheap is information.
Well, we got a king that is basically a spy master, so
if we need anything told to, if we need to know anything, I bet we can go to him for it. At least that's my thinking.
I'm not saying one way or the other. He may be willing to bend your ear. He may not be. I wasn't expecting you guys actually to convince him, but you guys were throwing some good points.
You
Look,
liked
man,
all our, you liked our
You brought
references.
you brought. I came in at the perfect time to actually bring a valid political idea.
Yeah, you did. You could not have shown up at a better time. But yeah, I was expecting it to be Imdor and Clyde trying to convince these people.
You ain't ready for when I get involved in the politics game. All right.
I think I can be persuasive, but not as persuasive as Darius.
He knew the things to say, right, to convince him to be a part of it.
It's almost like I've only studied, learning how to make geopolitics work for like 2.5 years or anything. You gotta play everybody to their interests, not yours.
Yeah.
I felt like I brought up some good points, but Zarius just took us home.
And Clyde did absolutely nothing to help. Amen.
Clyde had to be quiet. That's what he had to do. That was Clyde's
Yes.
Clyde's
my
contribution.
favorite thing is I had to make sure that that Clyde had to roll a stupidity check. I thought it was
It was a great idea.
I thought it was the perfect time for Clyde to roll a stupidity check.
It was indeed. I'm glad that we're keeping that a thing.
Me too.
I don't know. Okay. On a real note, I swear the only thing that I felt confident about was basically making the Malaysian Empire sound like a country that shall not be named anymore.
Yeah.
Which one do you mean?
The only thing, that's the only thing that I said that I thought brought any substance to the talks. Make it sound like it was a fascist country. Certain fascist country that shall or shall not be named.
Yep. All right. So where do you guys? Are you guys going to start continuing east?
Yeah, I'm down for it.
All right. You guys just gonna hop back on the ship and continue east?
Get in the boat.
All right.
Yep. It's time to leave this place.
Come, Mr. Tallyman, but
Stop! I am not going to get flagged.
He wants to add revenue.
What ad revenue?
Yeah, that's fair, but I want to have a chance.
Hey, technically, all right, it's not you playing the song. It's me singing a little snippet.
Yeah, but
And
I'll still
Yeah,
get
that's
flagged.
clever.
That is under fair use law because it's only a small snippet of it.
5 seconds is the max you get.
And it wasn't 5 seconds.
It was.
On the dot.
I'll have you know, fair use doesn't matter when people like Nintendo exist.
See, they got him.
Yeah.
He said some shit. They took his internet.
They took it mid-sentence.
Nintendo came in and stole his router. That's why you should always. That's why you should always read the terms and service conditions.
His router mid-sentence. That's crazy.
All right.
Oh. Are we what's going on? Are we
All
like
right,
on
so,
a break?
yeah.
Are we
Yeah, we
about
can-
to?
We can start heading east. With that being said, I would like to give you guys the chance to level up to level 12.
So there's another fight. Is there a fight? Is there a
There's
fight?
there might be another fight coming up here soon.
Should we have
Yes, sir.
should we have had a long rest or
Yes,
no?
absolutely. You have been on the ship for a couple months now.
Yes, sir.
I looked at my thing and I was like, holy shoot, why am I at 81 health? What happened? Oh. How many people are watching this?
All right, Clyde, are you able to level up your character?
Yeah, I'm back.
All right, hell yeah.
He had to go to court with fucking Nintendo to get his router back.
Lordy.
Starting a GoFundMe page for Clyde for helping him get a new router.
Is it still bad?
Fees.
No,
Is it still bad right now?
no, we were just fucking with you.
Well,
No.
it was funny because you were talking about
Nintendo, and you just
Nintendo, and then all of a sudden you just dropped from like
Yeah.
you said Nintendo is stuck and then gone.
Okay. Yeah, I was just bitching about their new patent they got.
dude, I don't understand why it's such an expansive one. All right, it's not even one that they should hold. All right, because it's summoning
They didn't-
creatures or characters. The creatures one,
Yeah.
okay, I can kind of see where the fuck you're coming from, but characters, absolutely the fuck not.
But they didn't even create the genre. They're
Yeah.
not the first ever monster game.
That to me just no. It
Are we
frustrates
talking?
me.
Are we talking about the P company, the thing that starts with the P?
Yeah.
Pocket Monsters. We're talking about Pocket Monsters here.
Yeah.
If you're really old, you would understand that reference.
I mean, that's what it means in English.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're literally suing everybody else over that, which makes absolutely no sense to me.
So that means going off topic. I don't know if we should be discussing, but Pow World is now dead, huh?
Yeah, Power World's now dead because of that,
Yeah.
which I understand their frustrations with Power World. However, Power World was distinct enough to where it was an entirely different IP.
Yeah, I mean, it had almost it had some qualities, but it definitely had its very own unique qualities that I would kind of like give it to them at that point. And they definitely did have some. They definitely did have some unique uh characters or unique animals or whatever you call them, monsters,
Pals. But no,
pals.
I really got no idea uh, why they're doing that, because the
It's because
creatures.
it was actual competition, and they're scared of competition because they can't make a game in 2025 on a computer graphic card that doesn't look like it still belongs in a PS2.
Yeah,
Yeah, it has. It can't be. It can't be anything higher than an 8-bit.
Yeah. How dare somebody make their genre better than them? They have to get rid of them. With actual graphics.
I'm just saying, that's like, for whatever reason, that's just like in my mind, that's like Star Wars suing someone for making another space genre, like
Yes,
another
that's exactly what it is.
a space movie, like that. It makes no sense. All right.
But they got away with it.
Did they actually, like, were they able to patent it?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. They've had the patent. They brought it up in court against Power World because they patented it as soon as Power World started advertising.
Oh.
Yeah.
So Power World was already made and being sent out into production before they got this new patent. They
Yeah.
changed this patent because of Power World.
That
I
is
think,
just the most greedy shit I have ever heard from a company.
yeah, Pal World already had like people buying games. Like they were already buying the game. And that's when all that happened.
Yeah. Welcome to greedy corporations, guys. I'm sitting here making a fucking cult, and I somehow cannot do as much fuck shit as some of the companies do. All right. Now, that being said, this cult that this is eventually going to turn into still does fuck shit. Like, not gonna say that. Not gonna say that they're all, sunshine and rainbows, because they absolutely
Is that
aren't.
what you're making right now? Is that why we're like at a standstill? You're making a cult?
No, I'm not. I'm just explaining this, but I was trying to figure out what else to do, because that's literally everything that I had planned for this session.
No, this is a cult as in the D&D campaign. We're not talking about a real life cult, just in case anybody thought that.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry if that was not
Just
clear.
to clarify, just to
Yeah.
be clear about this.
Yeah, we are not building a cult, okay? And if you thought we were, congratulations, you have been fooled. Wait. The gods of this world are fictional, and as the person who made them, I can tell you they're fictional. We're not going to be like other fantasy writers and turn this into an actual religion. I am not calling out any fantasy writers that may or may not have done this and turned into its own cult. And I'm not calling any religion that is mainstream a cult.
And
Not at all.
we're not talking about how this this world has books, manifestos.
Yeah, we're definitely not talking about how that one fictional that one definitely not a cult author decided that they were going to use certain flying crafts to explain how this how someone ended up throwing people into a pool of lava or a volcano.
That is not something we are
And
doing. You are correct.
that's where sin comes from. Anyways.
So okay, so should we take a vote? Should we can, if you want, we can continue, or we can call it a day, and you can actually have a actually ha- think out a combat or something for the next week.
So what I can do is I can run you guys. Okay, you guys are actually in the middle of that. There's not really going to be much interesting stuff that I could throw out unless you guys want to jump up to level 13 and go start fighting some relationships.
I'd love to start fighting some relationships.
All right.
Yeah. So, okay. Yeah. Okay. So we all down to continue. That's why I was. That's why I don't want to like. I'm down to continue, but are Zarius, you still good to go?
I mean, I'm getting pretty sleepy. I
Okay.
mean, I can go for like a little bit longer if we want to start the next area.
The next area will just be ship combat, and it's going to be like that for a little bit. Because at that point, you guys are entering our Malaysian-controlled waters. And if you're looking at the map, it is the southernmost point of the Kingdom of Brimron where you guys will be. And you guys can decide to stop along any point along there. There are a couple of cities.
Hey, I was like, what do you want to like? Do you already have this planned out? Do you already have the next couple battles planned out for us, or no?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Because I was thinking, do you want to, if we want, we can stop here. Because you said the next battle would be at level 13,
Yes.
or we can stop here. We can do our level up, and then whenever we start next week, we can be level 13. Do a lot of fighting. If that's fine. If that's fine with you, Murzim. I just don't want.
That is fine with me.
How long is this video, or how long is this live stream?
This live stream is an hour
Is
and a
about
half.
an hour?
Hour and a half.
About an hour? Oh, hour and a half. Okay.
So.
It's up to y'all.
Yeah.
I'm good either way.
Same.
Yeah, I'm good either way. I don't care. I just want to make, because what's his name? Do we think that Fenwin will be playing with us next week?
No, he's currently dealing with some stuff.
Okay.
I mean, I can be there next week.
I'm almost always available, so I got you.
Yeah, that means we'll have 3 players. I just don't want to.
Yeah, if Finwin can join, he will, but he's currently dealing with some stuff. I ended up talking to him.
What about? Okay.
Yeah, there's some things that he has to figure out. So D&D unfortunately comes second to that, and it's
Okay, that's fine. That's 3 of us, and that sounds good to me. We can level up through the rest of the week till next week, and we can meet back on next Tuesday, right?
Yep.
Is that what we're still planning on?
Yeah, I'm down.
Unless you guys want to throw another session in there to hurry up and get to the continent of Dacos.
Tuesdays are like my only available day, so.
Yeah, that was my thought.
Yeah. I'm like I said, I'm free on the weekends, and I usually have spare time around whenever we play every day. So.
Well, Mdor, You know what that means, right? You got to start joining me for whenever I play Star Citizen or Helldivers.
I don't have. I don't. Okay, I have.
Don't
I
tell me
have
you
my
don't.
laptop. I don't. So I have my laptop, but it's definitely not strong enough to run Star Citizen. And
They have
I
optimized
am
it a lot. So
my
it's
my
not
lap
near as bad.
the laptop I have here doesn't have a graphic card.
Ah, okay. What happened to your other one?
It's still in Germany.
Of course it is.
Apparently. I still have not received my stuff, so.
Have you talked to
Damn.
anybody back there?
Yeah. I've texted them and I have not received anything, so.
That is fun.
I do have a gaming computer or an actual PC. It's just right now I need to get a couple things fixed in it because I don't know, something happened.
Well then,
So whenever I do fix it, I will be playing with you. But
Murzim,
until then,
Yep.
play us out.
I don't have that.
Okay. Well, because this isn't how it, because I'm not currently doing my other one, let's just go ahead and do that, and then I'm going to mute myself here, and then I'm going to deafen here, and then I'm going to play it out. Thank you, Murzimians Kestronathians, and all of the creatures of Zydone. This has been Murzim, Voice of the Empire. Vala Kauda Dekan. Yolatanayo.
Iones vadato be, krepet sam toda, dechas dechto kakovto ioki, murzim zanto kumshoch. Rukirda atukiki, hamvdalo tarchuk, kahogzimitum da io baimto, nyava kaiotet murzimet auf ivakov. Auktim toda, murzim vako, ka aukasanto, hamfeda auf twira shanjun, vako aye, kenijun hukish dakachuk, twizim kapzantoyan, atikto kaplotar ka hogzid io aye say hogzim, odeyon, ka uru, ka hashlotar torio da uru, Iau zup kahang ruru hier, dash to vako uru, vako tu dat zup auktin toda. Murzim vako ka auka sanko, hobzim soy toda matwi o aukap kok vatum zup mizan zup io chuk. Chuk vamuru klotar, twigotar chukatika io atik, kamur vimed juhuet io aye, mimishka io zem sukoto, de yo ne aukto. Karala atik, ka auktum to kamur da cave, io sopet io tutut say, ka io zen tut zimet. Auktim toda, murzim vako, ka auka santo, mizan wet kachuk, twi izen vako to saevzu, io ted murzimet auf va vako sukhu dedom, o hokius kap murzim va io, deyo ne da io, ka vokzidup io va zanto yan va cave, kamula va keuto.